Connor? Cameron. I've been doing a coaching business for young men for the last 2 years. Very lone wolf in that, building it, as most startups are. Now that I'm being pushed into this role to become a leader, to being a coach, I need to be a leader for the people that I'm coaching in a lot of ways. Making this shift of identity is something where I think you might try to place my old self that causes friction in the new role. Like, oh no, I shouldn't actually do this. I shouldn't actually take the leap, when the opportunity was immense as to what I was being called to do. Yet I was finding myself holding back from making that leap simply because now looking at the other side, I was actually afraid in a lot of ways to do that. Simply because it meant that a version of me needed to die. A version that got me to where I was, a version that I know very well and is giving me a lot of good things in life. And it's coming and going. That has caused a lot of internal conflict as I've made the transition, and so it's figuring that out now. I needed to remove that version of myself from the driver's seat.
¿Me quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que te alejes. ¿Me quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que me dejes.
So we're here at Chris's house where myself and the 7 other entrepreneurs are going to be staying for the next 3 months together, and we're actually got Chris here himself. I was from the digital marketing space, and so Chris, give us 2 seconds on who you are.
About 20 years ago, I figured out a way to make money on the internet before it was popular.
Yeah.
And that let me live anywhere I wanted to. So I moved down here to southern Mexico to learn how to surf, basically. I had this idea to do a kind of monk mode retreat, like have people come and kind of live the lifestyle that we live, which is, eating healthy, getting up early, doing fitness training and meditating, doing yoga, surfing every day, working in focused power hours during the day and all that stuff. And I was talking with my family about it, and out of the blue, this kid Trevor shows up.
Crazy.
Yeah, with the same idea.
So crazy.
And he came and he said he had asked everyone on the beach, and everyone was like, no way.
Yeah.
We rent the house out on Airbnb for $1,000 a night, impossible. And I was like, Trevor, it's so crazy. I had the very similar idea. So yeah, that's how it started.
And you know what's crazy about that is when Trevor came to me, I told him a similar thing. It's in 2019, same idea. And I don't know when it's gonna happen, who I'm gonna be, what I need to do to make this happen, but I know it's gonna be something I'm gonna do at some point. And then when I got the ring, and Trevor didn't know me, I didn't know Trevor, he just found me on Instagram, reached out to me, saw I was doing Above Men, and next thing you know, he pitches me, I'm like, dude, I've literally been thinking about this.
So as you can see, the villa, we got the greenery, the trees around here, places for hammocks are everywhere. And if we walk out and our backyard is just casually, 8, 12-foot waves. Out here closing deals in paradise all day. Hopefully what's coming across is a good life, being athletic, getting shit done, and just masterminding with guys who want the same thing, but all in a bit of a different vehicle in the business that they're building. But the idea is that we're all here to build our brand, is to put yourself out there, document daily, not to be a purveyor of wisdom, but just to simply show hey, with this vehicle, you can achieve this too, kind of thing. And we're at the beginning stages. This is day 1 of shooting content in this professional manner. And this is the journey. So
this is the perfect opportunity. I have obviously all the guys for it, and next thing you know, we're down in a villa 5 months later at your place.
For me too, it's been motivating because I was telling him today, I just started doing weight training a couple of weeks ago when you guys came. Because it rubs off when you're around guys that are doing things. It's motivates you. Whereas when you're by yourself, you're a little bit it's easy to procrastinate.
Yeah.
But when you see other guys out there doing it,
100%.
You're oh yeah, I want to go. So
you surround yourself with like-minded people that are on the same mission. I could be at 50% one day, but the other guys are at 100%. Okay, they're going, okay, I'm gonna push myself, right? But if you're at 50% and you're by yourself, you're at 50%. You know, and so when you're with a group of guys, no matter what, like you're getting pushed. I know Jordan, like most content he's ever put out, like, you know, all the guys, limiting beliefs being broken, left, right, and center, like magic happens when you're around a group of guys this intensely. And I think this is only the start. I know you're talking about a bigger vision of like doing this all over. Like, I'm so excited to see where this can go.
Yeah, like you said, like the masterminding that's taking place between everyone.
Yeah.
I've noticed that with everyone that I talk to, and even between you guys, like you get so many insights and things.
It's incredible.
Yeah, so, and that's something that I miss too. You know, I live in paradise, but it was kind of, I miss this kind of interaction with like-minded people and other entrepreneurs and who are on the same mission.
Victor, who was mentioning, he's just like, dude, Chris just hit me with a voice memo that he had a bunch of ideas on the plane ride back. I was like, bro, the fact that you're thinking about, you know, some 20-something-year-old's business, that means you're fired up about it. It's not like, hey, I'm trying to make a bunch of money. It's like, no, you actually want to do this. And
yeah, it's kind of my passion.
Yeah.
You guys come in here also for me is a dream because I love this stuff. I love to talk all day about it, to scheme, to come up with the plans and to put into action and implement. And so yeah, it's awesome.
Big raps with the
¿Me
voice.
quieres? No me quieres. Ya, claro que te alejes.
I always do dead hangs in between my lifts. Apparently, if you do them long enough, apparently actually grow. So if you're a short king, then it's gonna help. But always dead hangs. Structure of the spine, shoulders, unbelievable for maintaining your posture and just allowing you to perform better in the gym as well.
Come on. Quiero ya mi libertad. Tú no vales más, no me llames más. Saco mis cadenas. Basta de peleas.
As you can see, like, when you're working out with guys, you push yourself, which is great, right? They're gonna push you. That doesn't mean when you're by yourself, you can't push yourself on your own. It's all a mindset in the large part. What are you gonna do? Get stuck for a little bit, humiliate yourself for 5 minutes? Everyone's gonna forget about it. You can push yourself much further when you're by yourself than you think. So just imagine you got your boys in front of you.
So we're on my last set of the day, finishing off with the handstand push-ups. These are an absolute burner. Overall back development, shoulder, trapezius. Truly, it makes everything else obsolete. You can do flies all day. That might give you that well-defined look, but that's what's gonna help you build that muscle.
So literally, as we were just chatting about, you know, wins and going on inside of Above Men, we literally just had an amazing testimonial come through on one of the guys inside of the academy that just finished up his 90 days. And let me just read you some of the things that he did. This past 2 months have been incredible. Overall, I'm feeling the best I ever have. Here are my before and afters, as well as some wins throughout. Graduated university. Wrapped up my biggest and most profitable business I've ever ran. He ran over, I think, $200,000 in the course of one summer. Went from barely able to run 3 kilometers to running a half marathon and lost 20 pounds. And he's been 45 days off weed, and weed was his #1 kryptonite coming into Above Men. Completely eliminated over the last month and a half. I'm so pumped for Cole. He's been showing up, working the protocol, and just putting in the fucking effort, man. This shit gets me fired up.
Yeah,
All right, so the workday is done. Friday energy. We got the sunset. Super abundant out here in La Punta at Puerto Escondido. We got some volleyball we're headed to right now, and this is my favorite way to shut down. Get completely turned off from work, get outside, get the heart rate up, and socialize. Volleyball, perfect example of everything. You're socializing, you're getting the heart rate up, and you're getting in the sun. What better way to shut down the week by playing some volleyball? Let's go smoke some balls.